Are you up? Are you up? Cock-a-doodle-doo! It's the LSU graduation rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo!
Hey, Elizabeth. Well, I just want to congratulate you on your college graduation, and I'm just so very proud of you for what you've done. I just admire your dedication and your commitment for your education, and just such weird times that you had to do this. Through the flood at the beginning, your freshman year was a crazy time, and now this pandemic, my goodness, we're all just going nuts here, aren't we? But you did it. I'm so very proud of you. You know, it's not too many teachers that can say that they taught their student for 12 years. And because of that, you're part of my family. And I love you, miss you, and air hug. God bless you.
Hey, Liz. Congratulations on graduating from LSU. That's a huge accomplishment, and I'm really proud of you. And I'm proud of you for sticking it out this crazy semester, the spring of 2020. As you move beyond LSU and into the future, wherever it is you're going, I hope that you bring with you the same sense of joy and creativity that you brought to the two classes that you took with me, poetry and film and screenwriting. Always appreciated that you came to class seeking to find ways to express yourself authentically. And in all of the group discussions and meetings, you always seem to bring a smile. It's not hard for me to say that I wish there were more Liz Haleys in all my classes. So I do wish you well, and I wish you all the best in whatever it is that lies ahead for you. Congratulations. Good luck.
Hey Elizabeth. I wasn't sure what I was going to say for this, but I landed on one of my favorite memories, which was when we went to Walmart when we were like super little, and you know, the goal was to get matching outfits. I knew that, you knew that, we all knew that. And when we got there were these matching outfits that were in pink and purple. So I said, okay, I'll get the purple one. And you said, okay, me too. And I said, absolutely not. I'm getting the purple one. And you were like, and I was like, fine, then I'll get the pink one. And you're like, okay, me too. And I was like, no. And it's just a funny memory I have. And I appreciate you for sticking through that with me, because I was not pleasant at that point. And I hope you're doing well, and congratulations on graduating. It's so exciting. I love you.
Hey Elizabeth, I don't really do these kinds of things, so if this doesn't work, I'm sorry, but I need you to know that I'm really, really proud of you, and I still see you as this beautiful little child running through my house with her hair flowing behind her, telling me that if I tell her what to do one more time, she's not going to come visit me again. And I don't know if you remember that, but it kind of struck me as someone who, even at 5 years old, knew who she was, knew what she wanted, and knew how she should be treated. And I know you're going to retain that for the rest of your life. I'm very, very proud of you, and I wish you all the best, and I can't wait to see where you go, because I love the potential in you. So you have a place to stay whenever you need it. No key, no invitation needed. Just come on, you're one of mine. I love you, and I'm so proud of you. Bye.
Liz, congratulations on graduating college. I never doubted that you would be able to do it. I am so excited to hear about whatever it is you're doing. I don't even know what it is, but I'm sure it's going to be something big, because that's just the type of person you are. I know that, like, anything that you do, you can't do halfway, and that's always inspired me, because I'm not like that. You either don't do it at all, or you just fully do it. And so I know whatever you're going to do, it's going to be big. And you're going to be successful at whatever you put your mind to. So I can't wait to hear about it. But yeah, congratulations. Lady asked us to give advice. I don't really have any advice to give you, because I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I graduated in December and I still don't know what I'm doing. But yeah. And as far as funny stories go, we have so many that it's really like it's thinking about this has brought me down memory lane of just all the weird stuff we did when we were kids, whether it was fighting over a purse at the beach or doing Franish or Dr. Leopard. And actually using the photo booth on my laptop made me think about all the nights that we would stay up all night making grammar Nazi videos. Like we thought we were so clever, which I like still think that we are, or like Hot Pocket jingles. But yeah, we just did some crazy stuff and playing Turn Here with Katie. I mean, you guys were really like, you and your family were one of the biggest parts of my life for 18 years. And plus I'm just so thankful for you because you're literally the only person I could not really hang out with or talk to and go like completely different ways in life and just be able to pick right back up and go to Europe together and have like a great time. Like we were best friends and hung out every day. So I can't wait to keep making more memories with you and I can't wait to hear all about your plans for the future. And I know you're just going to do big things. I love you bunches and I'm sorry that your graduation got canceled. That sucks.
Hey Elizabeth, congratulations. I know this isn't how you imagined your college graduation, but for this little video, we're all kind of like sharing little stories and memories about how much we love you. So one of my favorite memories of you is when I was in 6th grade and you were in 8th grade at Denham Junior, and they made us go around in like the circle. You couldn't like cut to your hall going the opposite direction. And I was super freaked because I was really short. And I remember like my first time having to like venture out there, I saw you and you walked with me most of the way. And all of a sudden it wasn't so scary and I felt a lot more comfortable. So thank you for always being the big sister that I never had. I love you.
Oh, look, you're making me cry. Elizabeth, you've always been a part of our hearts and a part of our lives. And just looking back at different program, father-daughter dance, you know, the girls, and Christmas programs at church, and then singing in the bell choir, music makers, and the bell choir at church. And we could just go on with piano and Franish and choir, and you've always just taken care of the girls and been a part of our family. So we're so happy for you. Congratulations.
Hey Elizabeth, you've always been such a mentor to me, and not even just a mentor, you've been a big sister to me, especially in choir and piano, and I always looked up to you and I just wanted to be like you. Especially right now I'm playing your Chopin that you played your last year, and so it's really special because I always think of you when I play it. I love you so much.
And I guess I'm the last one, so see, I'll turn this around. So we see this, and you know, we have such a rich history of our relationship being part of music and church. And so there's the question, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So that's a question we're asking ourselves each day. So as you go out into the world to make your own, every day wake up and ask that for yourself. And you have a bright light inside you to shine and share with others. And certainly we pray and hope that that's exactly what you do. And wherever it is you go, we certainly wish you the best. And we all love you.
We love you.
Yay! Congratulations! Congratulations! So proud of you.
Congratulations! Proud of you! Congratulations!
We love you. Hey Elizabeth, congratulations on your graduation. So your mom asked to send some stuff, so I would like to give to you some super real world advice. You're gonna get a lot, people saying, save your money, get a job that you love, but this is real world stuff. So as you finish your college education and move out into the world, just a few things to think about. Number one, print out pictures. Everybody takes hundreds of pictures. Every 3 to 6 months, pick out the ones that mean the most, get them on a Walgreens app, print them out. You can find photo albums at thrift stores all over for little or nothing. Believe me, you will appreciate this advice in 30 years. Befriend the odd and shy people of the world. I've been lucky enough to dance with a group of transvestites in New Orleans, have a beer with bikers in Seattle. In Belize, I had a great evening talking to a group of men who had M16s on them. You have a lot to learn yet, and you can learn a whole lot from people that are different. Good stuff and bad stuff, but interesting nonetheless. The next one is just a personal one of mine. I, once a year, have kind of like my own holiday. I call it I See You Week. It actually takes a week, and it's called I See You Week. And basically, it's where I seriously think about and take time to appreciate and thank people that nobody sees. When my garbage people and my mail person comes, I'm at work, I never see them. Every year, I leave them little notes telling them thank you. And then for the rest of the week, it just depends on what I'm doing in my life as to who I say thank you to. If I go to McDonald's and have breakfast, I'll go inside and make sure I tell the people in the back that are cooking my food, thank you. Or if I go to a restaurant, most of the time they'll let me peek in the back and tell them. Sometimes they won't, so I'll send them a little note. But think about the people who in your everyday life do things for you that you never see. Typically, they never get a thank you. And just take some time and say thank you. The next thing is one of my favorites, dance with an old man. When you go to weddings or events, if you see an older gentleman who doesn't have a partner, ask him to dance. Because I promise you, even if he says no, you will give him an amazing moment in time. Trust me, you will. The next one's a serious one. If you ever have to make a spur-of-the-moment decision between the deer and the ditch, take the deer. As a nurse, I get to, unfortunately, see the aftermath of people who have taken the deer. And a lot of times it's not pretty. I don't get to see the aftermath of the people who chose the ditch. The coroner does. Write letters and thank you notes. No one has ever paid $1 million for a text message a great person wrote. No one has ever saved a text message to show your great-great-grandchildren 50 years from now. Write letters and notes. And the best piece of advice that I've ever gotten in my life is from my great-grandma Maria, my Italian grandma. She would tell me, "Baby, if they give you the peppermint, you know, the red, the white, the peppermint, they tell you you take it, you always, always, always you take it. Because they might just be nice, but you might stink. Take the peppermint, baby. Take, oh, and gum. If they ask you want gum, take the gum." Congratulations, sweetheart. I am so, so proud of you, and you make me feel old, but I love you bunches. Mwah. Have a great life, and girl, go out there and rule this world.
Elizabeth, congratulations on being a top honor LSU grad. Wow. Now starts a new chapter in your life. So here's my new chapter advice. Lady has released you to fly. So you have to stay busy like a hummingbird. You have to sing like a songbird. You have to soar like an eagle. But when you get just a little bit too far to the left, you need to clip your wings and you need to rest on the shoulders of Lady like a bluebird. Enjoy your new beginning and know that I love you. Aunt Teresa.
Hey there, Elizabeth. I'm really sorry that I can't be there in person. Congratulations on graduating college. Now you have to go be an adult. Good luck with that. I know you were probably going to listen to a lot of speeches and videos today, so I don't want to take up a whole bunch of your time. But I do have one piece of advice that I would like to give you as someone who graduated during the last economic crisis of 2008. Things may not work out according to plan. You've done everything you were supposed to do. You did well in high school. You joined the right extracurricular activities. Then you went off to a good college and you did well there. You might even have professors that like you and are willing to write recommendations. And then right when you got to the finish line, the world went and changed all of the rules. You may not get your dream job and end up working in retail. Or you may end up on the path you had originally planned, but then they pay you half as much as you would have made last year and have you work twice as hard. And you might have a moment or moments when you feel like a failure. It's okay. It will be okay. You just try to remember that setbacks make you resilient. And resilient people will always find a new path. I love you. I'm so proud of how hard you worked to get to today. And the next time we're actually allowed to be in the same room, we'll wear our hats and go get some beignets. And remember, you have 5 older cousins who are all wildly successful in their own professions, so no pressure.
Hey Elizabeth, congratulations on graduating. I tried to think of some words of wisdom for this next chapter of your life, but I couldn't come up with anything, so I stole some from one of my favorite authors, Terry Pratchett. Your degree and time in college was worth it. Never forget that. It might not always seem that way, but it is. If you trust in yourself and believe in your dreams and follow your star, you'll still get beaten by people who spent their lives working hard and learning things and weren't so lazy. College opens your mind, and you should keep that. Don't lose the skepticism that needs to accompany it. The trouble with having an open mind, of course, is that people will insist on coming along and trying to put things in it. Now that you've learned so much, the world around you may seem to lose a little sparkle, but it's still magic, even if you know how it's done. The next one worked for Nanny, and it has worked for me too, and so I suggest you go for it. Nanny's philosophy of life was to do what seemed like a good idea at the time, and to do it as hard as possible. It had never let her down. You'll find that adult society has just as many rules as you've been dealing with. They're just different ones. Look, that's why there's rules, understand? So that you think before you break them. It's not worth doing something unless someone, somewhere, would much rather you weren't doing it. When looking towards your future and who you want to be, it's vital to remember who you really are. It's very important. It isn't a good idea to rely on other people or things to do it for you. You see, they always get it wrong. If you don't turn your life into a story, you just become a part of someone else's story. There have been times lately when I dearly wish that I could change the past. Well, I can't, but I can change the present so that when it becomes the past, it will turn out to be a past worth having. Sometimes it will feel like you've gone in a circle, but that's not a bad thing. Why do you go away? So that you can come back, so that you can see the place you came from with new eyes and extra colors, and the people there see you differently too. Coming back to where you started is not the same thing as never leaving. You don't have to start from scratch to be original. As he likes to remind his readers, this book was written using 100% recycled words. And dress codes. If cats looked like frogs, we'd realize they were nasty, cruel little bastards they are. style. That's what people will remember. While annoying, this is true. Just accept that you're going to have to deal with it. And my last piece of stolen advice is on the practical side. Always be wary of any helpful item that weighs less than its operating manual. Congratulations again. I love you and I wish you the best.
Hey, Elizabeth, congratulations for graduating. You did it. Congratulations. I can't wait to see what you do next. Have so much fun in whatever the next stage is. And like Papa says, don't worry about anything except for making rent for the next few years. Good luck. Bye.
Hey, Elizabeth. Congratulations on graduating from LSU. I'm so very proud of you. I know you're going to be the best English teacher in the world. I know very well that you're going to be someone's Thornton one day, and I look forward to seeing it happen. I love you so very much. Congratulations.
Hi, Elizabeth. You have turned out to be such a beautiful, intelligent, and kind person. I couldn't be more proud of you. And graduating from college, well, that's a huge accomplishment. I only wish I could be there to help you celebrate. Being an aunt and an older person, it gives me the privilege of sharing a little bit of advice with those that I love. And I hope you don't mind, but I've written down a few things because, frankly, my memory's not what it was. First, there's a few lessons I would like to share with you. And the first is that every adult learns eventually that bad things happen to good people. But when I think about it, what of that can I share with you? After all, you learned that during the flood when you were only 18. You also were able to witness the kindness and generosity and resilience of people who are suffering at this time of loss. Another important lesson that you've learned is that sometimes there are things you just can't control, things that change your life. But you're learning that now from this pandemic. Once again, though, you are witnessing acts of selflessness and courage and sacrifice. And these are the kinds of lessons that you can learn from these times of adversity. So, I guess my question to you is, are you ready to be generous and courageous and resilient and selfless and kind? If so, then you're ready to live a fulfilling life full of promise and hope, and one that doesn't depend on circumstances to bring you joy. And that's what I wish for you at this time, is joy and fulfillment. And I'm so excited for you, and I'm looking forward to see what you're going to bring to the world over the next few decades. And just for my last piece is, I love you so much, more than you could ever know. Congratulations and happy graduation. Bye.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. Happy graduation. We love you.
Congratulations, Elizabeth. I love you with all of my heart, and I'm so proud of you for graduating with top honors. You are an amazing young lady who has never given us anything but joy. We love you, I love you, and I can't wait for you to move in with me, even if it is just for a little while. Love you. Good luck on your great adventures.
Elizabeth, I never got a chance to be the kind of aunt to you that Aunt Barbara was. I never got to babysit you or play with you much or get you to your piano lessons. Mostly, it seems like the times we got together is I was directing you in a show. And so that is one of my most favorite memories of you. I think you were about 6 years old, and you were the only child in an all-adult play for Vacation Bible School at Live Oak United Methodist. And I was taking an extremely long time to work out something on stage, and you were waiting in the wings for your entrance. And after about 30 minutes, I think it was time for you to make your entrance. And everybody behind me, they just assumed that you were probably off playing somewhere or doing something that a typical 6-year-old would be doing. And so they started hollering, Elizabeth, Elizabeth. And you stuck your head out from the wings with a kind of confused look on your face and said, I'm here. And I remember thinking, what a little professional. How talented. It was so much fun working with you. You have always shown me that every time we've worked together. You're always prepared, you're always focused, and you're always waiting for your cue so that you can make your entrance and be amazing. So I just know that's how you're going to tackle your life. You're going to go out there and have the most fun, adventurous life possible. And I'm just very excited for you. Only piece of advice I might could give you would be surround yourself with people who love you and who empower you. Ask yourself 2 simple questions. Am I having fun? And do I like myself when I'm with this person? If you answer no to either of those questions, then walk away from those people. They will never help you, and they will always make you doubt yourself. So find those people who believe in you and who empower you, and you will do amazing things in this world and have fun doing it. I love you, and congratulations.
I'm going to try to do this without crying. Fail. Elizabeth, I'm so proud of you. Man, I just push that play button and I start to cry. Maybe if I don't look at the camera. Elizabeth, no, it didn't work again. Honey, I'm just going to have to write you a note because I can't do this. I'm sorry. I love you. Congratulations, honey. I'm just so proud of you. I love you. Man.
Elizabeth, I think the first thing I remember are all those times that we got up at 5 o'clock in the morning so that you could learn to play the piano. And you really did learn to play the piano. And not only that, you learned to drink black coffee, which I think was a wonderful accomplishment. You're probably the only one in your group who understands how to drink coffee. The other thing I remember is the violin and how you learned to really play the violin with an aggressive bow arm that made beautiful tone and not this screechy little puny sound that a lot of violinists have, even ones that are supposed to know better. And I guess going to Hammond was part of our fun because I enjoyed visiting with you. I enjoyed working with you. I didn't know much about the violin, but I did understand the bowing, and that was the part that I really, really think you accomplished so much with. And let's see what else. I've always enjoyed working with you at the piano also. We've done a lot of different things at the piano, and I'm trying to write for you, just for you, the Sweet Georgia Brown, because that has such pleasant memories for me when you were so little and you would insist that I play Sweet Georgia Brown every day. And I'm trying to write it so that you will enjoy playing it and have memories of us. And I guess I better quit before I cry.
Elizabeth, I'm looking over these pictures that date back from the very beginning to the dances that we went to, eating ice cream together. But I don't see any of us drinking coffee together after music lessons. Never dreamed that you'd be 23 years old and an honor graduate at LSU. We love you, honey. We love you. The best in life. Just remember who you are, no matter where you are. And just remember that you have to continue working hard just like you've been doing all the way through school. We love you.
cousin.